Yes, come on in, y'all. All right, come on in. What is that? Showing over there. It's okay. It's a whole bunch of stuff showing over here. Let me move all this stuff out the way. I want y'all to see all our kitchen business and things. Whew, Lord have mercy. All right. Y'all come on in. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Whew. Yes, I'm just waiting for y'all to come on in and have a seat, have a sat down, and we're gonna have a little conversation. Yes, we're gonna have a little small, short, and intimate conversation. Hey, Reese Cup. Yeah, we're gonna have a little small, short conversation. Um, I'm not gonna be on here too long because I have um, a busy day tomorrow. Well, not really busy, but Mondays are usually busy for both Joseph and I because Joseph goes to dialysis on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it's usually busy. Hey, Monte, it's usually busy. Hey, El Manning, it's usually busy on Mondays. So I'm not going to be on here too long because I got to get up in the morning. But usually, whenever before I go to bed, I always have me a nice little cup of tea. So I thought I'd sit and have a cup of tea with y'all and have a little chit chat with y'all about, us and what's going on with us in the new season and, what we've been up to and what we've been doing and stuff like that. Cause y'all, we haven't really, oh God, we haven't posted anything in like a week. It's been like a week since we really like posted anything. So I thought I'd come on here and let y'all know what was going on with us and what's going on with us and what we doing and things. And you know, just have a little talk, a little small intimate talk with just me. Joseph is asleep. He upstairs like a little teddy bear. He just knocked out, just snoring, head back, snoring. He loved to sleep. Yes. Oh, hey, Lisa. Lisa, yes, Lisa, I got to call you this week. Now, me and you, Lisa, you know what? Me and you gonna have a fight anyway because Lisa, me and Lisa, y'all, which y'all don't know, me and Lisa, we're like really close. Number one, because we're like spirit brother and sister. Because Lisa is a Sagittarius like me, so every once in a blue, maybe every 2 months or a month or so, me and Lisa will sit and we will have a conversation. We'll just get on the phone and we'll just talk, and she'll vent about some things that are going on with her, and I'll vent about some things that's going on with me. But for the most part, Lisa always calls me and she asks me for advice, and I always try to give her the best advice that I can. Um, and she always says to me, "Thank you so much, Jamil. I appreciate you so much for giving me this advice on this or giving me advice on that." And Lisa and I, she's just my spirit sister. She's my spirit sister. So shout out to you, Lisa Schumann. I love you so much. Um, Now remember, we're supposed to be hanging out for Pride. Pride is next Sunday in New York, so we're supposed to be getting together for Pride. I don't know if we're gonna go have breakfast. I don't know if you're gonna hang out with us for the day or what have you. But I want you to hang out with us for Pride if you can. Of course, if you can't, I'll understand. We'll understand. But we would love to hang out with you for Pride. Um, as I was telling y'all earlier today, New York Gay Pride is coming upon us, and it will be on next Sunday. It is, and Gay Pride in New York is always the last Sunday in the month of June. So, and this is supposed to be one of the big events because several years ago was the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. And for those of you that don't know what Stonewall is, I'll put a link in the description of this video, so you can, if you want to watch a video on it or something like that, you will be able to do that. So several years ago was the anniversary of Stonewall, which was a liberation day for the LGBTQ. And there's a big story behind it. So you guys will have to go and watch, because for me to tell you that story, that's a whole nother video. Um, but they were supposed to have like a big celebration, but unfortunately, COVID came around, and they weren't able to have a big pride celebration for the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. So this pride event is supposed to be one of the biggest. And let me tell you something: if you've never heard or never been to a gay pride event in New York City, it is like, oh my God, it is epic. It's just epic. You have people from all different parts of the country, people from all different parts of the world that come to celebrate pride, you know? And hold on, let me just get my hot water so I get my tea. All right, I got my pajamas on. I'm ready for bed. And so as soon as I finish drinking this tea and talking to y'all, I'm gonna go on upstairs to the bed house. I'm gonna go on upstairs to the bed house and go on head to bed, because I have to get up early in the morning. Joseph has to be at dialysis by 10. Um, so I gotta get up early in the morning. So I'm going up to the bed house. Y'all ever heard that before? People laugh at me when I say that. When I say I'm going on up to the bed house. See, I'm from the South, and that's what we used to say. We used to say, y'all folks up here up north, y'all say I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. We say I'm going to the bed house. I'm going to the bed house. Yes. Um, and so yeah, I got to get up early in the morning. So I'm gonna have my little tea, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit. I'm gonna tell y'all, a couple of things. I just got to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I just got finished watching. Judge Mathis has a new reality show on Bravo, and it's called Mathis Family Values. It is the cutest show. Judge Mathis, um, the reality show. If you had planned on watching it, or if you set your DVR to record it, you are going to enjoy it. Judge Mathis he's a hero of mine. I actually was in his courtroom one time back, many years ago. I sued my best friend, and I was on Judge Mathis. The name of the episode is called Hold Your Phone. That's what the name of the episode is. I don't even know if it's, I think you can see it on YouTube, but I haven't watched it in years. But I was on his show. I sued my best friend, and I met him. I had an opportunity to meet him, and I was in school at the time. I was studying graphic arts, and I gave him a picture that I did in school. It was an award-winning picture. Actually, it's in a museum here in New Jersey now. The picture that I did, and I gave him a copy of it, and he was so appreciative of it. And he was just a great person. Judge Mathis is really a great person. He really is. He's a hero of mine. I know his backstory, but aside from that, he's just a really, really nice man. And you know, his new show is really great. It's a show about him and his family. He has two daughters and he has two sons. Oh, one of his sons look just like him. Oh God, his son Ahmad looks just like him, and then he has another son named Greg Jr., Greg Mathis Jr. And his son tonight on the show came out as being gay, and it was just a heartfelt episode. If you get a chance, go and watch it. Judge Mathis Family Values. It's on Bravo. And then set your DVRs to record. It comes on every Sunday at 9. So yes, go watch your show. I watched that tonight. Uh, oh, we had a beautiful day today. Today was a great day. We got up, we went to church, and um, as you guys know, we go to an all affirming church. I don't say that my pastor is gay. He's just a minister that just so happens to be gay. But we had a great service in church today. Today was Men's Day. We celebrated Men's Day at church today, and the men put on a beautiful program. They put on a beautiful program. That we had a guest speaker, a guest pastor come and speak from one of our other churches, and he preached a sermon that was just 100. Um, I had to get up and do the prayer. I had to do prayer for the service today, and I was, it was so crazy because I wasn't nervous. I'm usually nervous when I have to speak, in front of a whole bunch of people, but I really wasn't nervous. And I did the prayer, and Joseph was like, "Oh, Jamel, you was real good. You was real good." And I was just smiling and cheesing all over the place. So I did prayer in church today, and service was just phenomenal. It was just phenomenal. You ever go to church? For those of you that go to church, you ever go to church and you walk out and you feel full? Hey, Lawrence, where you been? Lawrence, you're supposed to be making my anniversary picture. You always make a picture of me and Joseph together for our anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Lawrence Rotano, y'all. Y'all say hey to Lawrence. Um, but yeah, um, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, church was really good today. It really was. And so after service, the pastor decided to have a barbecue at his house to celebrate Men's Day. And we went to the pastor's house, and we had hot dogs and hamburgers, and we had all different kind of food, and we celebrated, we fellowships, we listened to music, and we just talked with one another, engaged with one another. It was just a beautiful day today. Most of all, it was most beautiful because my husband was with me, Joseph, and we had a great time. And y'all, let me tell you something. Joseph is not somebody that's easy to please when it comes to going out. Joseph just, sometimes I get so frustrated with him. I do. I get so frustrated with him because Joseph will sit there just like this with this blank look on his face. And I'm like, Joseph, are you having a good time? He's like, yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm like, Joseph, are you sure you're having a good time? Because he sits and he's so quiet. And today it just felt so good to see him just engage and talk and fellowship with people. Because he usually doesn't do that. Joseph is very quiet and remote for the most part. And he always tells me I'm the Beyonce to his Jay-Z, and I'm like, well, I'm like, what do you mean by that? Well, I like being Beyonce because I tell him. He tells me, he be like, you think you Beyonce, and I'm like, I am Beyonce. I am Beyonce. So, you know, um, I said, what do you mean when you say that I'm the Jay Z to your Beyonce? He said, well, when Jay Z and Beyonce walk in a room, Jay Z allows Beyonce to walk in first and get all of her shine. And I be sometimes saying to myself, I hope I'm not taking all the shine away from my husband. But he says, Jamel, I like being in the background. Like Joseph is taller than me. And so he likes to stand behind me. I don't know what it is with him and standing behind me. Whenever we go out, he allows me to walk into the room first, and he likes to stand behind me. He likes to walk behind me. And I love it. It's just so endearing to me. It's just so romantic to me. So yes, he says I'm the Beyonce to his Jay Z, and I like being Beyonce child. I love being Beyonce. So we had a great time. We did. We had a great time at service today, and we ate and we fellowshipped and saw people that we hadn't seen in a long time because we just moved back down here from New York. And prior to this, the pandemic was here, and so a lot of people that we saw in church we haven't seen in the past 2 years. And it was so good to see everybody. Yeah, it was so good to see everybody. Of course, it's always good to engage with my pastor. My pastor, he's just like he's just like an angel on heaven. So I mean, an angel from heaven living on earth. That's how my pastor is. Kevin E. Taylor. Shout out to Kevin E. Taylor. And guys, if you want to see me do the prayer, I did the prayer today at church. I tell you what, I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put the link of the service that we had today. I'm gonna put that in the description. So you guys, if you want to go over and you want to watch the service that we had today, you'll see me. I testified and all that stuff, child. And if you guys want to see it, you'll be able to just click the link and go over there and watch it. Oh, it's been a rough week, guys. It really has. It really has been a rough week in terms of like running around. We had so many doctor's appointments this week because Joseph is not doing home dialysis anymore. So he has to have this surgery to have the catheter in his stomach removed. You know, the catheter that he used to use for home dialysis, he's going to have that removed. So he's doing that surgery this week, I believe, on Thursday. And so we had to go to see the surgeon last week for that and schedule that. Um, it was We had a very very scary moment this week. I got shot at. Y'all, I just, for the life of me, I just, I know. Let me tell y'all something about God and how God blesses me. I'm, I'm like, I go to the dialysis center to pick up Joseph, and I park the car, and I park out the car park. Next thing I know, this guy pulls up alongside my car, and he pulls out a gun, and he says, "You ready to die, motherfucker?" And I'm standing there and I'm like frozen, but at the same time, my reflexes kicked in and I was able to duck because he shot the gun at me and I was able to duck. He didn't shoot the car. He didn't put no bullet holes in the car or anything like that. And then he got his car and he pulled off. I got shot at this week. I got shot at this week, and it was devastating to me. Got on the phone and called the police. And let me tell you something. Shout out to Jersey City's finest because they came on the scene, and there was about 19 cops out there, y'all. They came on the scene to make sure I was okay, and they did an investigation. I made a police report and everything. So and they went looking for whoever this guy was that was riding around shooting at folks. And they haven't caught him yet. They haven't caught him, but I have faith. I think they're going to catch him. I really do think. I really believe they're going to catch him because his the uniqueness of his car and the license plate number. It was an out of state license plate. I don't know. Maybe he's still in the state of New Jersey, but it was an out of state license plate. I was able to get them the plate and the plate number and all that stuff, and so thank God I didn't get shot. I'm just grateful I didn't get shot. Um, ooh, mm, hot. I'm just grateful that I didn't get shot. I really am. I'm just really grateful. Hey, Sticks girl, uh, I saw Sticks girl. Could you please write me again? Cause you did send me a message on Instagram. I'm trying to remember what it was, but please, Sticks girl, write to me again. But yeah, I got shot at this week. That was kind of tumultuous for me. But I made it through it. Joseph said I had a couple of nightmares about it, and but I'm okay, guys. I am okay. Okay. I'm gonna be fine. Everybody keeps sending me messages, and thank you for all you people that are sending me the messages, asking me if I'm okay, if I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. Listen, I'm not gonna allow one incident that happened to steal my joy, and I'm not going to allow this incident to traumatize me. It's not going to traumatize me like that. I'm just not going to allow it to happen. So I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Um, Oh, what I also want to tell you guys about is that we are in production for season 5 of the McCrae Kings. And let me tell you something, we have some great things prepared for you guys, like mukbang Mondays, and we're gonna do some cooking, and we are going to do some interviews. Now, one of the interviews that one of the shows that we're gonna do is something that people have been asking us for. People have been asking us to tell the story of how we met. And of course, Joseph and I, we both have two different stories. So I was able to do my story, and Joseph is going to do his story as well. He's going to tell his side on how we met, and how we became married, and got back together, and all that good stuff. Y'all gonna hear all of that in the new season. And we're gonna have some special guests that we're looking forward to having on the show, like Imani Van Zap. We also are going to do a segment called Love and Marriage, where we talk to other married couples. And then we have our other show, The King's Council, which will feature myself and Joseph, and another correspondent. His name is Kenton Rogers. I'm pretty sure you guys remember Kenton Rogers. I interviewed him some months ago on the show. So he's going to be a correspondent that's going to do the King's Council with us, where we just talk about different things, hot topics, things that are going on in the world today. We're going to do that. And we have some other things that we're coming up with, some surprises. There's also going to be a lot of content for members, people that subscribe to our channel and pay that monthly subscription fee. We're going to have some great content for you guys too, like bloopers. You're also going to get some special segments, which I will not talk about. But in order for you to be a part of that, you will have to subscribe to our channel. So if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. We are evolving as a brand, and we're trying to move forward to the next level of where we're supposed to be in social media. More importantly, we have a goal. Joseph and I, we really want to get into reality TV, and we're trying to get our own reality show on a major network. And, maybe it will happen for us. We don't know. So, we're keeping our fingers crossed. It may not happen this year. Maybe it'll happen next year. But that is our ultimate goal. We really want to do some reality TV. Yes. Oh, yeah, we really want to do some. We're really moving towards doing reality TV, and just expanding our brand, and you know just trying to put our hand in a couple of other things, a little trial and error, seeing what works, what doesn't work, things like that. We really want to do that. So we have so many different things lined up. I especially want to go on the road, um, with our motivational classes, which are very successful here in New Jersey. Joseph and I, we have a motivational class that we do, and I would love to travel, to different parts of the country doing our doing our motivational speaking, our motivational classes, because we do a lot. One of our other ultimate goals is we really want to help people. We really want to help people on a mental level. We're just coming out of this COVID-19, this pandemic, and it's so many people out here that are experiencing mental health issues, or need to be motivated to get back into the swing of life. People are saying, well, I can't wait for things to get back to normal. Y'all, this is our new normal. COVID is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Good evening, Lady Prophetess. Yeah, COVID is not going anywhere. So it is our new normal. So we have developed a motivational class um, to motivate people to get back into the swing of life, you know. And I know it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to be out and about and not have to worry about, am I going to catch COVID? You know, I know every time I go to the doctor, we have to still wear our mask. And, even with like when I had my surgery, I had to take a COVID test. I had to take a COVID test. And most major or minor procedures um, that you have to do medically, they require you to take a COVID test. Like if you're having surgery, if you're having minor surgery, or if you're having some type of procedure done, the doctor will require you to have a COVID test or a positive COVID result, which is, being safe, yes. Um, Perhaps there will come a day when we will have to when we will be able to remove the mask. But for now, guys, protect yourselves as much as you possibly can. It's okay if you don't feel comfortable not wearing a mask, because I don't feel comfortable not wearing a mask. I wear a mask everywhere I go. Go still, even though there's no mask mandate here in the state of New Jersey, I still wear my mask. But it's hard um, to not wear a mask for me. Um, and I'm just being protective. That's all. I'm just really trying to be protective of myself. So, if you still feel comfortable wearing a mask, then wear a mask. If you don't and you feel safe, by all means, continue to do so. No one's going to look at you or judge you in a negative way if you don't wear a mask. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's the class that we have developed. We developed this motivational class that motivates people to get back into the swing of life. Also, we have begun production for our podcast. We've decided to go back on podcasts and do our podcast because we understand that a lot of people don't have time to watch us on YouTube. A lot of people like to listen to us in their cars. They like to listen to us on their radios and things like that. So that's another outlet that we're going back to, is the podcast. For those of you that did not know, the McRaeKingz do have a podcast, and we're on all podcast platforms. So you can go to Apple, you can go to Spotify, you can go to whatever podcast platform, and you will find the McRaeKingz on there. Just put the McRaeKingz in, and that's Kings with a Z, KINGZ. And we have some great topics that we have covered over there on our podcast, like church hurt. We have love and marriage. We've talked about, our childhood, you know, being married, things like that. So go and check us out on our podcast. Check out our podcast. I'm pretty sure you'll find something very interesting to listen to, and you'll enjoy it. And if you do decide to go to our podcast, by all means, send us an email and let us know what you thought. And if you like any of these shows here, send us an email by all means, and let us know how we're doing. How are we doing? And if you have any show ideas, any suggestions, any comments or questions, please feel free. Feel free to contact us on any social media platform. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we on TikTok, we on Snapchat. I ain't never even been on Snapchat chatting. I think we on Snapchat too. I think Joseph, that's what Joseph said. And we on Twitter. Yeah, so y'all go and check us out on all the other different social media platforms, like especially on Facebook, because we post a lot of pictures, we post a lot of different video clips and things like that on our individual Facebook pages. And also we have a McRaeKingz Facebook page. So y'all go over there and y'all hit the like button on the McRaeKingz Facebook page as well. And you'll see a lot of content there, such as the videos that you see here on YouTube. You'll see a lot of photos of me and Joseph, different events that we do and go to and stuff like that. You'll see a lot of that. on there. Oh, and by the way, you'll see a lot of footage in the new season from the events that we've already attended. Like we yesterday we attended. They had a lot of Juneteenth events in our area. So we went to a couple of Juneteenth events yesterday, which was a great time. They have a lot of house music festivals up here. So Joseph and I, we attend those as well. And they have had several pride events that we've attended. We went to Asbury Park, we went to Montclair, and we went to Maplewood, New Jersey, Gay Pride, and we had the most greatest time. Ain't got nothing but love for those people. Shout out to Maplewood, New Jersey. Shout out to Asbury Park, and shout out to Montclair. Had a great time at those three different Pride events. We had a great time. The people loved us. Oh my God, we took so many pictures. We actually did a couple of interviews as well. It was really nice. Yes. So y'all, I think we did a couple of interviews on Instagram. So y'all got to y'all go on to my Facebook page, which is Tremel McCrae, or you can go on to Joseph Facebook page, which is Joseph McCrae, and you'll see all the different pictures that we took and all the video clips from the events that we've attended thus far. Oh yeah, last week we went to Maplewood Gay Pride, and Martha Wash was there. Oh, and she sang. Yes, she did. She sang and she sounded beautiful. So we had a good time. We saw Martha Wash last week. This Pride event that we're going to next week, which is New York Gay Pride, that's the big event. Um, uh, I believe T.S. Madison is going to be the Grand Marshal for the Gay Pride Parade. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to see T.S. Madison. She's going to be the Grand Marshal for the parade. So we got to get up early in the morning. And we're not driving over to New York because driving over there, the traffic is crazy. So we just going to catch the train over to New York City, and we're going to go over there. We're going to have us a good time. Me and Joseph and Lisa. Shout out to Lips and his husband. Um, Y'all, we actually talked to Lips on the phone for the first time last week. Oh God, we had such a good conversation. We was on the phone for about an hour or so. And they are such a beautiful couple. They really, really are. They are a beautiful couple. We sat and we talked and we shared laughter and stuff. I was telling Lips how much I loved his husband's laugh. His husband's laugh is so infectious. I don't know if y'all watch Lips, but his husband's laugh is so infectious to me. And of course, I love his nails. That's the one thing that we do have in common is that we get our nails done and stuff like that. So we talked about our nails. Um, he encouraged me to on some entrepreneurial things that I was thinking about. He encouraged me. He's a very, very nice man. So shout out to Lips and his husband. You guys are a class act. You really are. You guys are a class act. Looking forward to meeting you. We're supposed to hopefully be getting together soon. So I'm looking forward to meeting Lips and his husband. Um, very soon. Hopefully this summer, we're supposed to be going to where they live, because my brother-in-law actually lives. Joseph's brother lives down there where Lips lives. So we're supposed to be going down there to visit. So hopefully we'll be able to get together with him and his husband, and we'll just have the greatest time. Um, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that, and of course, if we do that, we'll be attending and stuff like that. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling on my phone. Um, and so yeah, hopefully he will allow us to have some footage, and because we really want to do a mukbang with Lips and his husband. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we have so many great things in store for you guys for season 5. It's going to be phenomenal. It really is going to be phenomenal. So You know, you got to tune in. If you want to be a part of it, you got to tune in. If you want to see, if you want to be a part of all the content that we have, I suggest that you hit that join button and join our channel. Also, guys, we really, really need your financial support. We really do. We really need your financial support. We are headed to New York City next week for this Pride event, and we're going to need your financial support. For those of you that can donate to our cause, to our Pride Fund, please donate by sending us a cash app to the $ the MKingz. We're more than happy and more than gracious and more appreciative. We're just so appreciative for those of you that donate, and thank you to those that already donated, because we've had some people donate to the Pride Fund um, for next week. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you so very, very, very much for donating to our Pride Fund. Um, but anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to have my tea. And I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning. I have to get up. I have to be up by at least 7 a.m. tomorrow because, of course, I told you guys Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are busy days for me and Joseph because, you know, he has to go to dialysis and stuff like that. And, of course, we have other different appointments that we have to make. So thank you for joining me tonight, and thank you for having some tea with His Majesty. Yes, you have a blessed night too, Monte. And Monte, I got to call you too because me and you, we got to chop it up. I got to catch up and see what's going on with you. I do. I got to catch up and see what's going on with you. So, you know, Monte, maybe we'll set a date. Let's set a date to talk this week. You know, let's set a date to talk this week. Monte told me something so funny. I was like, Monte, when you come up here, we're going to go on the boat. Monte said, Tramel, I don't do water. But anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms. Y'all know what those are, okay? And also, again, if you want to donate to the McCraeKingz platform, the Cash App is right down there. There it goes. It's right down there. Let me put my hand in front of my finger in front of the cup. It's right there. It's $ the MKingz. All of your donations go right back into our platform and they help us grow. And they also help us with some of the things that we need to do. And we appreciate you. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate you in advance. I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all have yourself a good, great night. May the good Lord bless you real good. Yes, may the good Lord bless you real good. I'm going to take it on down, going up to the bed house with my tea. Have my tea, and I'm going to go on to bed. And I will talk to you guys soon. So with that being said, you know how we always end all of our shows. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for joining me. You have a good night.